Hello, I'm one of the liaison librarians at the Library of the Health Sciences at the University of Illinois Chicago. In this video, I'm going to talk about controlled vocabulary. Understanding what it is can be tremendously helpful when you are doing research. It's a system for dealing with the fact that authors can use varied words or terminology to talk about the exact same idea. This becomes increasingly important when you're doing literature searches and scholarly databases. Let's say I'm doing a search for literature about carbonated beverages and diabetes. There are so many terms that refer to carbonated beverages, I'm not sure which ones to use in my search string. Before I begin looking for articles, I want to find the best terms for building my search string. Keeping in mind that it may not be the same term across different databases. Oddly enough, controlled vocabularies across databases are not even called the same thing. It's also worth mentioning that not all databases offer the user a controlled vocabulary. CINAHL gives us subject headings, Embase gives us Emtree, PsycInfo gives us a thesaurus, and PubMed has devised medical subject headings, or MESH, whereas Scopus and Web of Science do not provide the user with a controlled vocabulary. It should save you time because ultimately you'll skim through far fewer articles that don't pertain to your topic. Using controlled vocabulary forces one to be systematic about building search strings. As a result, it provides a record of your search attempts or a search history, and this will save you time when writing a methods section. That same search history will prevent you from searching the same string over and over again because you've forgotten which searches you've already tried. Perhaps, best of all, you'll gain confidence in your search process because looking at the different search results will give you clues about refining your search. Let's resume our diabetes and carbonated beverages search. I'm going to begin by gathering terms to build my search string. After typing diabetes into MESH, I learned that I can choose the specific kind of diabetes I intend to research from among several different ways diabetes is identified. Not all diabetes is the same, and using this MESH term should limit my results to only those articles that include type 2 diabetes as a significant part of the discussion. Here is a search history as I referred to earlier. It's helpful to start out the string building process isolating each term in its own search. This lets me judge as to which terms are advantageous. There is nothing technically wrong with typing in terms, kind of like you would use Google, but you can see what a difference using MESH makes. Searches 2 and 3 simply burden one with many irrelevant articles to sort through. Skipping ahead once more, you can see I've built some very basic search strings that show why in this case I feel confident about choosing the MESH terms. For the sake of contrast, I've included some natural language searches as well. I'm most excited about search number 5. 67 is not an overwhelming number of articles to skim through. Out of curiosity, I also built a search using a more general or inclusive MESH term for diabetes, and my results almost doubled. Please remember that MESH is the controlled vocabulary for PubMed, and I hope you'll explore using the controlled vocabulary among various databases. Remember the advantages using controlled vocabulary offers, and thanks for watching.